Welcome! In today's session, we will be delving thoroughly into the transformative concepts proposed by marketing theorist Byron Sharp. These theories have effectively challenged and redefined many habitual notions about brand growth prevalent among marketers. Let's start with the basics. For decades, conventional marketing wisdom suggested that the key to brand growth was building strong relationships with your existing customers. The focus was on driving loyalty, getting your regular buyers to purchase more often, spend more, and ideally become brand evangelists. This thinking led to the rise of loyalty programs, hyper-targeted campaigns, and heavy investments in customer relationship management systems. But Byron Sharp, in his groundbreaking book, How Brands Grow, turns this logic on its head. Backed by extensive empirical research, Sharp argues that the primary driver of brand growth isn't deepening loyalty among your heaviest buyers, it's increasing your brand's market penetration. In other words, real growth comes from reaching more people, especially those who are only occasional or light buyers of your brand. Let's unpack this idea. Sharp's research shows that the vast majority of sales for most brands come not from a small group of loyal customers, but from a much larger group of people who buy only occasionally. If you focus all your efforts on getting your heavy users to buy a little more, you're working within a limited pool. But if you can encourage a large group of light buyers to make just one or two extra purchases a year, the impact on your sales is far greater. This leads to one of Sharp's most important recommendations. Brands should prioritize customer acquisition over customer retention, contrary to the popular saying that it costs 5 times more to acquire a new customer than to keep an existing one. Sharp's analysis suggests that the real opportunity for growth lies in expanding your reach, not just deepening your relationships. Sharp also challenges the trend toward hyper-targeted marketing. Many marketers believe that the best way to grow is to identify your core audience, your loyalists, and craft highly personalized messages just for them. But Sharp argues that this approach actually limits your brand's potential. Instead, he advocates for broad mass marketing, reaching everyone in your category, not just a narrow segment. Another cornerstone of Sharp's framework is the concept of mental and physical availability. Mental availability means your brand is easily brought to mind in buying situations. This is achieved through distinctive brand assets like logos, colors, jingles, or packaging that make your brand instantly recognizable. Physical availability, on the other hand, is about making sure your product is easy to find and buy wherever and whenever a customer decides to make a purchase. This means being present in as many stores, online platforms, and channels as possible. Sharp's research has also led to the identification of the Double Jeopardy Law. This law states that smaller brands suffer twice. They have fewer buyers, and those buyers are less loyal. Larger brands, by contrast, not only have more customers, but those customers tend to be more loyal as well. This means that focusing solely on loyalty programs or retention strategies is unlikely to turn a small brand into a big one. Sharp's approach is rooted in data and scientific analysis, not just theory. He encourages marketers to use robust analytics to guide their decisions, emphasizing evidence over intuition or tradition. Thanks for watching. Write your questions in the comments and click the subscribe button.